What's up guys, PTCG here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today guys, we're going to be playing a deck that I never thought that I'd be playing on my channel, but here we are with Toedscruel EX. Yeah, we're playing this deck. Toedscruel EX has kind of been this off-meta deck for a while now, but it does have decent success in kind of like lower tiers, and sometimes it can make a difference and just do well enough to where it can beat the top tier decks. And Toedscruel is actually in a very good place right now. This video is being recorded right at the end of the Twilight Masquerade format in the PTCG live schedule, but it will actually still be good going into temporal forces, excuse me, into Shrouded Fable. But Toedscruel EX is able to counter things like Charizard EX, is able to counter Dragapult EX, and overall is a very easy deck to play, and is a very easy deck to set up. So this was this deck that we're going to be playing today was an undefeated Toedscruel EX deck that my friend and longtime fellow custom deck builder and YouTuber All Out Blitzel made. And you guys might know All Out Blitzel from his Pidgeot control decks and his kind of custom deck building. And it's incredible to see the stuff that he's able to make. And Toedscruel was a choice of his for a locals tournament, which he was able to take down undefeated. So we're going to look at this deck, and we're going to try it out on the ladder, because it actually looks like a lot of fun. So first off, we have Toedscruel EX, which has 270 HP. It's a stage 1 grass type EX, and it has the Protective Mycelium ability, which says prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. Existing effects are not removed, and damage is not in effect. Oh, so basically what this means is Dragapult can't put damage counters on your bench Pokemon if they have energies attached. You can't get, like, paralyzed. You can't get affected by special conditions. It's just all these different things that secondary effects other than straight damage are blocked by Protective Mycelium, which is very nice, especially against Dragapult. And then Colony Rush is actually a very powerful attack, a very underrated attack. 80 plus for 2 grass energy. This attack is 40 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon that has any grass energy attached. So, doing the math, you can do up to 280 damage if you have all 5 Pokemon on your bench with a grass energy attached. You can do 280 damage for 2 energy with Colony Rush, which is amazing. Now, how are we going to get all this energy into play to protect our Pokemon and to boost up our Colony Rush? Well, that comes with Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. Now, you're probably no stranger to Teal Mask Ogerpon. It's been everywhere. We've talked about it before on my channel before with my Quad Ogerpon deck. But Teal Mask Ogerpon has the Teal Dance ability, which allows you to accelerate energies and draw cards. And then Miraidon Leaf Shower for 30 plus, and it does 30 damage for both energy attached to both active Pokemon. So Teal Mask Ogerpon is able to get our energies into play, so that way we can power up different things, and we can kind of shift all that energy around and do some really cool stuff with it. So our support Pokemon, we are playing 1 copy of Hisuian Voltorb. Now I was a little confused on why this card was in here, since it only has 50 HP and it's not really useful at all with its attack for damage. But then I looked at the Cheerful Charge attack, which says you can only use this attack if you go second and only on your first turn. You just choose up to 2 of your bench Pokemon and then search your deck for a basic energy card and attach it to both of those Pokemon, which is really good in the early game for accelerating energies, and you can use it for free, which means that you can accelerate an energy somewhere else. Of course, we have Toedscool to be able to evolve into our Toedscruels, the EX, and then also the single prize one. Basically, this Toedscruel completely prevents decks like cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand from effects from abilities and trainer cards. So basically what that means is it basically completely defeats Chien-Pao if that even is a thing. Any deck that plays Energy Retrieval or Superior Energy Retrieval, they can no longer use that, and it basically can shut down entire combos just because of the Slime Mold Colony ability. My apologies. I cannot speak today, apparently. And then Mushroom Drain for 80, heal 30 from this Pokemon. That's not really that helpful, but it's that Slime Mold Colony ability that really does help, especially with all of the energy retrieval stuff going around right now. We are also playing one copy of Mew EX, one for the restart ability, but also for the genome hacking attack. You can take advantage of a lot of different attacks in the game right now with genome hacking, and you can accelerate your energies and then use Energy Switch to put them on the Mew, and then you can use genome hacking to knock out stuff and be able to do different things and copy your opponent. Also, a free retreat cost is very nice if you need a pivot option. If you're trying to figure out what do I want to do with my turn, then you can do that. But also, free retreat helps with getting Wyrdeer V into the active spot, which has Wyrdeer has the Frontier Road ability, which says once during your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you can move any amount of energy from your other Pokemon to Wyrdeer. And then you can use the Psy Shield Bash attack, which does 40 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. So if you accelerate a ton of energies into play, and then you put down the Wyrdeer and put in the active spot by retreating the Mew, then you can be doing, basically you one-shot basically anything in the game, as long as you have enough energies in play. The rest of the deck is pretty turbo, actually. There's not a lot of variation with the rest of this list. It's a lot of just multiple copies of the same thing. We are playing 2 copies of Buddy-Buddy Poffin to get down our Toedschools and our Hisuian Voltorb. And we're only playing 2 because we have access to more things like Bug Catching Set, which allows us to look at the top 7 cards of our deck and reveal up to 2 in any combination of Grass Pokemon and Energy that we find there and put them in our hand. Then we are playing 3 copies of Earthen Vessel to get energies, just straight up get 2 energies. We are playing, I believe, only 2 copies of Normal Energy Retrieval, just to get some energies back so we can accelerate them with Ogerpons. We are playing 4 copies of Energy Switch to be able to kind of get that damage boosted, like I said before, and also so we can put it on Mew EX so we can attack with it on the same turn that it was put into play. But mainly it's just used to kind of swap energies around after you put them on your Ogerpons, however you need to. We are also playing, I believe, 4 Nest Ball. Yep. 4 Nest Ball to be able to search for basic Pokemon like our Teal masks, our Wyrdeers, Mew, that sort of stuff. Just a very useful card to getting Pokemon in play. 1 copy of Super Rod to get back our Pokemon and energies, mainly just getting Pokemon, I think, because we have Energy Retrieval. And then we are playing 3 Boss's Orders. We are playing 4 Iono, which is very interesting, just kind of disrupt our opponent. We are also playing 4 copies of Professor's Research, because this is kind of like a turbo list. And then Legacy Energy is our ace spec, which is very interesting, but it also does help with the kind of a disruption of the prize trade. It's not really used for that secondary effect. It's just so that way you can kind of mess up your opponent's prize trade by making them take 1 less prize card. Because everything else is like grass energy reliant, so the rainbow effect doesn't really matter. It's just for that extra the reduction on the prize cards your opponent can take. And then I believe we're playing 12 grass energies. So yeah, this is the list. We're gonna try it out on the ladder. I even decided to spend like a couple thousand, I think it was like actually 1,500 or something, to get this customization just because I thought it was perfect for the video. So we're gonna try out Toedscool EX and see how it goes. So we're hopping into our first game here. I'm actually really surprised about, like, I saw this deck while I was playing some Charizard a little bit ago, and it was actually performing really well. But it wasn't this build. All Out Blitzel, I believe, made this build before, like right before the tournament. I think I want to go second because I have access to Voltorb, and a lot of decks nowadays now want to go second again. It's a very weird sort of thing. Toedscool, so we get energy and we get retreat, and we have We'll see. I would like a Buddy Poffin, actually. That would be very nice. A very nice top deck, but if we don't, then we also can just go get Teal Mask, and we're okay with that. Yeah, look at that. Ram for 2 energies for 10 damage. That's pretty bad. But we don't really care about using the Toedschools. It's just so that way we can do our... have our 60 HP, and yeah, it's not really... Toedscool doesn't really matter like that. And we wouldn't actually be able to get our Voltorb into the active spot anyways, because it has a 2 retreat cost, so that's not great. Opponent's taking a little bit to set up. I don't exactly know what they're playing, but we have a meh sort of hand. They might just be one of those players that tries to stall for whatever reason, because they like wasting everyone's time. We'll see what happens, though. Starting with the Squawkabilly is not the greatest, but we are going second. That's probably not exciting for them. Oh, okay. Ancient Box. We haven't seen Ancient Box in a little while. I don't exactly know how this goes with Ancient Box. Oh, ooh, a Pokestop could be helpful, because we are playing basically a turbo list. A Trekking Shoes, might as well play it, right? They're going to keep that card. I don't like that. We aren't playing any Lost Vacuums or anything like that, but I think that they are weak to grass, so yeah, we're good with that. Squawk and Seize. Ooh, that's an ugly Squawk and Seize. Like, yeah, ancient cards in the discard pile. Yippee. But, ugh. Hisuian Sneasler. Is this... Are they actually playing the... It is a poison build. They don't have an Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, so... Oh, of course you do. Of course you do. Great. I mean, we could... Ugh. So the Toedscruel just gets knocked out, which is terrible. I mean, there's the Toedscruel EX. Let's go and get ourselves our Teal Mask Ogerpon and put it down on the bench. I actually can retreat this, potentially. It would be a really costly retreat. Okay, so there's a Nest Ball, so we actually can get out of the active spot here. If I go here, because then I can go Energy Switch and then retreat and then start powering stuff up. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to attach here. We're going to Energy Switch. Or actually, we're gonna rip a Pokestop first. Ooh, not good. We do lose the Wyrdeer, but I guess it's not super helpful. Let's go Energy Switch from here onto here so that we can retreat. We're going to retreat into the Voltorb. And then we're going to... we could Earthen Vessel and Earthen Vessel, but I think we can just wait until next turn. Cheerful Charge both of these guys. And yeah, we're just going to do something like this. Boom, boom. And now we basically start setting up our... setting up the Toedscool Empire. Like, once you start getting going, then you get going. You really do get going. Oof. I mean, actually, the Roaring Moon EX, I kind of would want them to try and set that up, because that's 2 prizes for us. And, yeah, that's not very great for them. I really don't like this combo here. It's very annoying. The fact that they are... Oh, okay. So they're just going right in with Roaring Moon. And they're just going to Vengeance Fletching. Okay, well, they don't really have very much going on. They took out my Voltorb. Very rude. But this just knocks them out. Another Toedscool is very nice. I think we should Earthen Vessel... There's only... Oh, there's 2. So let's go Energy Retrieval and get back 2. Because then that means we can Earthen Vessel away 1. And so we can ultimately end up with 3 rather than only ending up with 2. So we'll go for something like this. Rip another Pokestop. Actually, we should have probably done this first. Yeah. Super Rod is nice to have. But we would have drawn into like Boss or Iono or something. So let's go Toedscruel. I think, yeah, it's only for effects of attacks. Let's go Teal Dance on 1. A bug catching set. Okay, I mean, sure. I don't really have anything else to do with that. A Toedscruel EX and the regular Toedscruel, which is just not worth it to try and set up, I guess. Go with something like this. Just go get those. We attach here, and then we can go Colony Rush for 240. So the annoying thing is that their Sneasler plus Brute Bonnet can kind of wear us down a tiny bit. But at the same time, it's not that bad because now we can basically set up multiple Toedscruels. They're just discarding all their supporters. So they might be trying to go Rampaging Hammer? Huh? Okay, I mean, sure. They're definitely going for a Rampaging Hammer, but like, oh, okay, Motivate. If I draw into a boss, they're probably just done, right? I'd imagine. So, let's see. We could use another Teal Mask, because I think... Ooh, Energy Switch. That's nice. Let's go another Toedscruel. Let's go for a Teal Dance. Put one on here. Boom. A Research. Okay, so we can just kind of turbo this hand away. We can go here in an Energy Switch. Hold on. So 160. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This would actually get the KO on the... Oh, this would also get the KO. But I think that we don't want this Toedscruel taking any more damage. So I think we can retreat. Yeah, we'll retreat into this one. We go Energy Switch from here onto here, right? Oh no, because now I'm only doing 120. Whoops, we actually would have been fine. All we need, I guess, is our Teal Mask. So let's go Wyrdeer and 2 energy. Yeah, we should have done that a little bit differently there. Whoopsie. And let's research. Okay, well, we could try and rip a Pokestop. Ooh, we hit a bug catching set. Okay. Is there any reason to... I think we get an Earthen Vessel away. Another grass. Just get 2 more. Just keep thinning. And let's go for another Teal. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. I mean, hello, Teal Mask Ogerpon. Hello, Teal Mask Ogerpon. I mean, this is basically... I mean, you're staring down the jaws of death, basically. Like, boop. And boop. Yeah, I don't see any way for them to win this. Ooh, even an Energy Switch. So I think, yeah, I think that we get the knockout here. Let's just go ahead and take that knockout. Perfect. Colony Rush for 200 damage. And we're not poisoned, so we won't take any extra damage. But I'd imagine that they just kind of want to be done here, because... I mean, cool. 150 damage total is not going to take any knockouts. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're even playing Perilous Jungle. Oh no! They might think that they can actually... Oh no. I actually want to see if they try and do it. Oh, well, wait. Never mind. I'm actually just going to go after this. I'm going to just take my 2 prizes. I'm not even going to take any chances. Well, I can even just retreat if I wanted to. Ooh, there's the Wyrdeer. Well, first off, we're getting this into the active spot. That's happening. I can even be toxic and just retreat. Say, hey, guess what? Let's go Teal Dance. Boom. We can even go Energy Retrieval. And then go Teal Dance, and then Legacy Energy Switch. Oh my gosh, there is... See how, like, this is all from, like, a tiny bit of setup. I mean, the Pokestop definitely did help. Oh my, okay. Well, let's go with an Energy Switch on... We don't even need to attack with Toedscool, right? We can just retreat into the Teal Mask, Ogerpon. Yeah, we can just go in with the Teal Mask, Ogerpon. We can attach our Legacy Energy here. And then basically this means, yeah, we're doing 300 damage. Let's just take the knockout. Bye-bye. This basically means that they can't win. The only thing that they can do is send up this Toedscruel and try and stall. That's the only thing that they can do that would buy them, like, a turn. A singular turn. Nope, that's not it. Counter Catcher is kind of their only hope here, I guess. Prime Catcher also does the trick. Let's see. Do they go for the Prime Catcher? They do onto my, probably, yeah, that would be what I'd imagine, but it doesn't matter. We'll just go double Energy Switch and then take our final prize. So, hooray! Oh, never mind. They'll just knock me out. Thank you. Boom. So that does exactly 270 damage. So they'll take 2, and then it doesn't really matter. We'll just annihilate them with the Ogerpon. I'm not going to waste any time here. I'm just going to destroy them. I'm just going to do 420 damage and knock him out. So, very, very easy win here. I mean, we had a bad start, but you can see how quickly this deck can 180 and just completely turn around and just basically, it's like a snowball effect. It can, like, just turn into a juggernaut by the end of the game. Like, look at the damage comparison. That's like, we did over double the amount of damage. To be fair, we did have weakness on our side, but if we really wanted to, we could have done way more damage. Ooh, Houndoom. So, yeah, I haven't really been playing too much on the ladder this season. Literally, I think the only time that I've been playing this is for making content. So, cool. Oh, set 1 pass. Okay. Probably place down a Pokemon, pass. Heads, our opponent wins. Honestly, we're fine with both first and second. I think the Voltorb is actually good for going second. Just, like, going second is good because you can hit the Voltorb, but going first allows you to evolve and attack first, technically, in a sense. But our opponent looks like they are... Yeah, okay, so this is like, we need Voltorb, realistically. I didn't mean just, like, only Voltorb. I mean, we do have a Nest Ball, but we don't need this much. Ooh, mulligans. Okay, this is maybe not that great because I know we're against a Miraidon deck, and they are definitely playing Iron Hands. A Research is nice, but we lose 2 boss. It has a sacrifice. That is quite the sacrifice. Attach pass? Are you true to your name? Set 1 pass. They are indeed. Really? Really? Give me all 3 boss in my starting hand? That's just nasty. That's just rude, honestly. Very disrespectful. Just, come on. There's no PAL pads either, so it's like... Okay, let's go something like this. And just give me another research while we're at it, too. I don't know. I think we just research away 3 boss and another research. Okay, bit more to set up with. We can go bug catching set and get 2 more energies if we really want to. Sure, why not? We can go another Teal Dance. Boom. And draw another, and oh my gosh, we might not even have very many energies to work with. Let's go Cheerful Charge, and boom, boom. And, oh, never mind. We have 12 energies. What am I talking about? We've got plenty of energy. Basically, we can one-shot anything with the Ogerpons. Like, that's another cool thing about this deck, is you can literally just win with Ogerpons. So, basically, our opponent has to do something. Okay, they did something, so they're good. Of course, losing all 3 boss is terrible. We basically are just stuck knocking out whatever they send into the active spot. But I mean, these Ogerpons can get so just ginormous with the amount of energies that they have. So I'm not too worried about that. Heavy Ball, and Forest Sealstone. Why Heavy Ball? You could go for Nest Ball and guarantee a Miraidon. Or I guess maybe they knew that both Miraidons were prized or something. I don't know. But now they can start to get set up. I think we actually can knock out the Raikou relatively easily with the Ogerpon. So then we'd go ahead in prizes. I can set up more stuff. Yep, this is definitely looking like your typical Miraidon list. Forest Sealstone on the Raikou. Are they going to use their... I'd imagine they use their VSTAR power here. If they don't, then they lose out on it. Yep. Definitely gonna go for probably like an electric generator, I'd imagine. And try and like get another attacker ready. So we need to, yeah, just Iono basically is our best bet. Double Teal Dance and then Iono. If they keep the card in hand, we just Iono it away, which is very nice. Nope. It's kind of what I thought. Ooh, and they whiffed. Very nice, very nice. And then Lightning Rondo for 130. Very rude. My Voltorb. Okay, so I think that we can send up... I kind of want to just send up this one to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3. We would actually, if we wanted to just get the knockout without having to attach an extra energy to it, need this. Why? Why are we only drawing energy cards? Well, let's do this. Just guarantee it without having to attach an energy. Another one. Okay, hello. So this is almost like just quad Ogerpon again. It's returned. Toedscruel EX is not useful without a Toedscool. Let's go here, 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 here. We don't want that. We're just going to Iono away their 8-card hand and give them a 5-card hand. And we are going to, yeah, start to get set up here. Finally. Let's go this, and we can go Buddy Poffin and go get another Toedscool. I think that we just want one, so that way we can go get the Mew with the Nest Ball. Or we could even go get another Teal Mask, but I don't think we really need that right now. And we have a Nest Ball, too. Let's just go Mariah Leaf Shower. We're basically in a very solid position here, because we take 2 prizes, too. Like, I'm not even worried about, like, Iono and stuff like that, because, like, we just have so many Ogerpons to work with. They have 0 energies, by the way. We just can just keep accelerating energies onto the same Ogerpon and basically one-shot anything. We need 3 more, I think, but that's, like, possible. Attach, Teal Dance... Energy Switch would knock out anything on their board, guaranteed. But it's like, what do they do, really? I don't exactly know how they win this now. They would have a chance if this generator worked, but since it didn't, I don't really see how they win. They might just, I don't know, be trying to figure something out. I think that their best bet is to go something like maybe just stall with Zapdos. If they look at my discard pile and they see 3 boss, no, okay. I'm not exactly sure if that's the best play. Maybe they're thinking we can't knock it out. which is not true at all. I think we actually can knock it out with Toedscruel. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4 on Toedscruel. 4 times 4, 1 is 160. Actually, we're knocking out the Miraidon too. If we are able to get, I think, a singular energy card, we knock out, because we can go retreat, we can go energy switch onto here, and then we can attach, and then we knock out Miraidon, and then they're basically toast. It's actually insane how easy this deck is able, like, how easily this deck is able to set up. Yeah, I don't really see any way for them to win. Yeah, they probably just rage quit, honestly. Oh, speak of the devil, there he is. Okay, let's make sure that we just kind of fully set up. Let's go get the Mew, because the Mew, no, actually, let's just go get another Teal mask. Because the Mew, now that we're going to knock out this Miraidon, there's no point in playing Photon Blaster. So let's retreat into the Toedscruel. Let's go energy switch from this one onto here. We can go attach our energy here. This would give us our 4. Oh, hold on, we need 1 more. But that is okay, because we have tons of energy. We can even go another Toedscruel EX. So, I don't know if Legacy Energy counts. I don't think so. But at the same time, we're good. Like, we can go Bug Catching Set. I don't really want either of those, but we can just grab them kind of thin. We do have an energy switch, which is very nice, and we can go from here onto here. And now this basically guarantees the game for us. So now we're going to Colony Rush for 240, which knocks out Miraidon exactly. So it needed to be 1... Is it only bench Pokemon? Maybe that's what it was. It's only bench Pokemon. I had to reread the card, I think. For each bench Pokemon, correct. Okay. So I thought that the active would count towards it, but it doesn't. So it looks like our opponent probably just scooped or forfeited and left. And they're just making me wait around forever. I wonder if it says that in the log or something. Didn't take an action in time. That definitely means that they left. So... cool. Toedscruel gets another win. We're just going to wait for this timer to run out, and we're going to go into a third game. I always try and do 3 games in a video, but man, I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. It's actually performing very well. I do think that the Legacy Energy is a tiny bit awkward. I know that it does help offset the prize trade, which is very nice, but at the same time, it could be benefiting from other A-specs. I guess it doesn't really need to benefit from much else. Unfair Stamp would probably be the best one. Yeah, there it goes. But Legacy Energy is totally fine. I ranked all the A-specs on my channel for the last video, and I did put it in, like, really good. So, honestly, you can use Legacy Energy in almost any deck, and it would work pretty well. But we're going to head into our last game here of the video for Toedscruel, and I'm actually succeeding a lot with this deck, and I don't really think that my opponent can find an answer. What the heck is that coin? Is that like a visual glitch, or is that just an actual coin? What the... It has no design on it or anything. No, we don't want to go first because we can use Supporter. We prevent them from being able to use things like Cleffa and TM Evolution, and we also are able to potentially... I kind of want to start Teal Mask Ogerpon in the... Oh, yeah, actually, let's start Teal Mask Ogerpon in the active because we can go Voltorb. Energy Switch... this is probably going to be Regidrago, which we're actually decent into Regidrago. Let's do this. Ooh. Starting with Hawlucha. Ugh. Yeah, that's not great. So they probably think it's like a mirror, but it's definitely not. So our map out here is Draw, Nest Ball, Teal Dance, Toedscool, Bug Catching Set, Retreat, Voltorb. I think that's the best way to do this. Also, their Hawlucha, I think, is stuck. Unless they play a one-of switch, which I think most Regidrago decks do. But it's like, do they grab the Ogerpon? Or a Regidrago is definitely the better choice, because you can place down Ogerpons on any turn, but you can only place down Regidrago the turn before you want to use it effectively. Ooh, quite the sacrifice, my friend. Quite the sacrifice. I mean, what's better than a Prime Catcher in their hand? I mean, if this is all they got, then this is very weak. Maybe an Iono or a Research or something. Okay, let's go Toedscool. Let's go Nest Ball and go and get that. Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, well, that's a little unfortunate. But I think we just go get the Ogerpon. We kind of just set up normally. Let's go Teal Dance, number 1. And then we can go Teal Dance number 2, and then we can use Bug Catching Set. So losing out on getting free energy with that Voltorb is a little annoying and a little sad, honestly. Ugh, I kind of want an Iono, but at the same time, I can just save it. Ooh, another Toedscool. That would be very nice to have. Let's do something like this. I don't think that they actually can take a KO with anything. Legacy Star, I'd imagine they're probably going to try and go Legacy Star or something like that. If that is the case, then we can attach our energy to a Toedscool, potentially. I don't know if I actually want to attach the energy anywhere, because of, I guess we can just attach to active and then just say, screw it, and then we'll wait for next turn. We'll see what our opponent's able to do. I don't actually know what they're going to be able to do here. Because 4 cards in their hand, I'd imagine if they got rid of their Prime Catcher, they have a VSTAR in their hand. Maybe not. Maybe it's just attach, retreat, and Celestial Roar. If they do that and attach energies, then... Oh no, they're just going to Iono. Okay, I mean... Much better that they Iono rather than us having to use an Iono and they get a fresh new start. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a lot going on there. So... let's just hope that they don't have the VSTAR, because if they don't, then we can knock out the Regidrago V, basically, and then... Yeah, honestly, actually, I think we just knock out the Regidrago V if they don't have their VSTAR, and then that's basically GG's. They're basically, I think, banking on their Teal Dance working. We even get a Toedscruel EX down. If they do get the VSTAR... Okay, so now... That is annoying. That, of course, that was their card of choice. But even that's not that bad, because now they have to use Legacy Star. And they didn't hit a single Dragon-type Pokemon to use an attack from other than Dragon Laser, which I think does 30 to one of your opponent's benched. Whichever one they do 30 to will just evolve into the Toedscruel, so they can't get a cheeky knockout. But also, the single prize Toedscruel is very beneficial in this matchup, because that means that they can't use Superior. But that means they get one Energy Switch, but they've already attached for... Oh, they haven't attached Return. So they get their attack off, but then what? I don't think we actually get a knockout. We're actually in a not great spot at the moment, just on how everything is going to go down, but it's not that bad. Just kind of thinking about it. Wait, hold on. Let's think about this. A Dragapult, so they probably have something to discard their Dragapult. If they do that, then that's really annoying. But, hold on. 1, 2, 3... Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4, 160. Well, they're probably gonna go get... What can they get? Oh, their Mew, I guess. So, I mean, somehow, just somehow, our opponent is doing things. Oh my gosh, they're really clawing back into this game. Oh, but they can't attack. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, okay. Well, let's go Toedscruel. So the nice thing about this is basically we can do a lot of different things here. We can go, we don't even need to use Poffin. We can go Earthen Vessel. I think we should probably go Nest Ball first. We don't want to use Wyrdeer at this point in the game. We just want Ogerpons. We can go Earthen Vessel away the Buddy Poffin. And we can get 2 energies. And then after that, we can go Teal Dance 1. Let's see, 180. If I get 3 more on, 1, 2, attach, Energy Switch, that would bring it up another, we'd be 270, which is just not enough. So we can go, retreat into the Toedscruel, Energy Switch, from here to here, we can go Energy Retrieval, an energy back. We can go Teal Dance. We should probably actually have prioritized that. Yeah, we should have prioritized this one, getting the energy. We can even just kind of get the Wyrdeer just in case. Or we can just go for another Ogerpon. Because if they take a knockout at all, yeah, we'll just get a ton of these guys. And then we just go research. Okay, cool. We got a lot of stuff we can work with. We might even actually get the KO. We just need 1 more energy. I think that's it. Bug catching set. We didn't get an energy. We don't knock it out. If we would have knocked it out, I think we just would have won. So let's go here from here to here. Oh, we should have actually put it on the Toedscool, because, yeah, dang it. Oh, 1 more energy would have gotten the knockout, but that is okay. We also didn't get to evolve this one, so they're going to knock it out and take a prize card, but then basically that's it. I can't imagine them doing much else. They need to start setting up another VSTAR if they want to stay alive. Yeah. We should have definitely put it on the Toedscool, so that way they can't take a prize card with Dragapult. Which is the whole point of the ability. So they got another V down. They even get an Ultra Ball. What are they gonna grab? What are they gonna grab? Another VSTAR. So the question is, I don't think we want to Iono them to more cards. And no, they're just going to scoop. I think that we just got way more setup than they did. Yeah, actually, we just got way more setup than they did. The only mistake that I made there was not putting the energy from the Energy Switch onto the Toedscool. But yeah, we did that. We completely, we set up completely on all 3 games. We absolutely annihilated our opponents. And that just is the pure power of Toedscruel, which I literally would have never thought of. I kind of forgot this card existed, to be completely honest. But man, did it really succeed in this video. And I'm really glad that it did. Honestly, I want to try playing this deck more often. It's actually really fun. But that's going to wrap it up for our Toedscruel EX deck. Again, major shout out to the creator of the deck, All Out Blitzel, for creating such a really cool deck. We got to use a lot of this stuff in here. I definitely think that there could be some card changes just in general, personally, but ultimately I think this is a really great list. I don't think that there's too much I'd change, but that's the list. Obviously, it's one of the best builds possible, if not the best build possible, because it won the tournament that All Out Blitzel played in undefeated, and then it won in this video undefeated. So, yeah, I think that we're going to just wrap it up there. Real quick, because I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the video, if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing, it really would mean a lot, because we are on the road to 1K. We've been really ramping up in subscribers lately, but yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I don't really think there's much else to say other than Toedscruel has successfully blown my mind. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, have fun, we'll see you out there, and we'll see you next time. Thank you all so much for watching.